And when he drops you, it's because you're adding to his stress, not taking away from it.
I don't want to be married legally. I just want a wedding, like the big wedding.
Why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills?
Why? Because I don't act like black people, I don't talk like black people.
And then wear like a tight t-shirt.
I'll tell you straight up, because they need validation.
Instagram?
Cadê? Você tá sozinho no Rio?
Are you alone?
Rio.
Yeah, that's I want you questions. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
What do you guys think is the biggest turnoff when it comes to girls? Ladies, let's take some notes.
There are seriously women that hate guys who play video games. I'm going to say it like this. I'm not going to use the whole he could be cheating on you analogy. Let's say it like this. Your man is stressed out every day. He does pretty much anything. Anything else outside of the house, he's pretty much dealing with stress at a constant. He goes home and chooses to relax by turning on his PlayStation or his Xbox or his PC and starting to play a little video game. Your girl walks into the room, sees you playing the video game, immediately turns it off. That adds to his stress. You're adding to his stress. And when he drops you, it's because you're adding to his stress, not taking away from it. Man.
It's a man's piece, right? I'm not big into the video games myself, but I did at one time play video games. And I usually did it to relax myself. So, and the game I played NBA 2K. I played live, but live got corny. So then I started playing 2K. It was better control. You can control the game better, control your player better. I liked it. So I played that. I started like around 2K13. And if anyone would have interrupted me while I was playing my games, I'd lose my mind. Why? It was my peace. It's what I went to. Every man has something to go to. It's called a hobby. And women should respect men with hobbies because that's what keeps them sane.
Married. Okay, this might sound crazy, but like, I don't want to be married legally. I just want a wedding, like the big wedding.
You can't make this up.
No, that's smart as hell.
Like,
No, that sounds crazy.
I don't, if that makes sense, like,
Travis,
you know,
feel you.
I just want to like have the experience, like the wedding, the big wedding, you know. But I don't want to sign no papers saying that we married because, for one, I don't want to go through the divorce process.
Who is that girl?
Two, I'm not signing no prenup, and if like my money is my money and your money is your money, so like it shouldn't be, you know. I don't want to have it.
You see that mindset? And that's why, and I hate to say it, man, but it's facts. That's why black women are losing. Because they don't see this growing up. They don't understand what marriage is. That's why I was blessed, man. I grew up seeing my mother and my father. That's all I knew was togetherness. But most women don't want that either. They want the ring. They want the expensive wedding. They even want the gifts. But the papers, no. Women have adapted singlehood, especially in the black community. So what do you think? How do you think guys are going to be with women when they're around women that they don't want to get married? They're scared for one reason or another. They're scared because they've never seen it. And then when you're talking that commitment, a lot of women in the community sometimes don't want commitment. Think I'm lying? I'm sure you guys have seen clips. These young girls nowadays coming up, the future's doomed. The future's doomed. That's why I got to lead my son in the way he should go and show him certain things so he doesn't have to deal with things I dealt with and went through.
So he came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, you know I'm not working. And I'm just, in a month, like, it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills?
Exactly.
I told this man from day one, my money is my money, and his money is our money.
What are you waiting for?
She's dead serious. She really wants to get paid back for paying the bills. And then women wonder why guys are pushing soft guy around. Women wonder why guys demand now 50-50. They demand it, especially as the talk increases. And that talk is increasing because of women like this. And it was the best thing ever, man. I've said it before in past videos. But when Lil Giddy said it, he said, you know, us as a community is dying because other people have been going 50-50 and have been thriving. And then you got guys still paying women's bills and falling behind. And then they wonder why it's such a pay gap between different races. This is why.
And his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had texted his homeboy. Like, we all cool. I texted his homeboy or whatever. You know, we went together. We left. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we were drinking or whatever. And I started venting. You know, like, I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with his friend. But things happen. Like,
She belongs to the street.
y'all understand what I'm going through.
That woman's watching like, what? But she's talking TikTok. She's not talking to this woman, but that's wild. You got up with his friend, got drunk with his friend. You're already monkey branching with the friend. I'm going to let her repeat it. I'm going to let her finish it.
So, you know, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, you know, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you got to handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, you know, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody trying to hear.
Airhead. And that's his fault that happened. I blame him. He knew she was an airhead, and he never addressed it. He should have addressed it by letting her go a while ago. I can't deal with airheads. It happened to me one time. And when I knew she was an airhead, I had to stop talking to her. She was an airhead and she was violent. And I said, no more. We will not go further. After I realized it was done. And I remember it was time she would say, babe, let's take off the condom. I'm dead serious, y'all. And I would look at her and go, that's when I knew for sure she was trying to have a baby with me. I made sure I wore a condom every time. Every woman I got with, I strapped up because I didn't want to put my seed in a woman by mistake. I don't want to put my seed in a woman I didn't know. Because I found out she was an airhead like a month later of being with her. And then I said,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I had to depart. Why did I leave her? Who wants a bird brain like that? Listen to this young woman. This young woman is bugged out. She's a little bit off. I'm sure you guys how.
I do not consider myself as a black person. I consider myself as white person. Why? Because I don't act like black people. I don't talk like black people. I don't sing like black people. I don't do that stuff that black people do. I do more stuff like white people. So I don't consider myself as a black person. I consider myself as a white person. And that's on period point blank. I don't care what nobody said. Like, I consider myself as a white.
Lady, even the way that you talk, you sound like a black woman.
Facts.
And I don't consider myself as all that head nodding you doing is black. White people don't talk like that. Your skin complexion, you're black. I'm light skinned, just like you do. Or maybe you don't. Man, people want to be white so bad.
If she's going out, it's a deal breaker for me.
Huge red flag.
That for me, it's a deal breaker.
I totally agree.
Why
Like,
is that a deal breaker? Is it because it makes you insecure?
It has nothing to do with insecurity. This is a dream world hypothetical scenario. Would you be okay with your long-term monogamous partner going to a nightclub, bar, or party type environment where throughout the course of the night, he's going to get approached, flirted with, and pursued by numerous attractive women, some of which are more attractive than you and could potentially be a better partner than you, and these women are buying him drinks, getting him drunk, and enthusiastically want to sleep with him that night and steal him away from you.
That's not necessarily what happens on a night.
You see a woman like her? Bird brain. You guys already know. You can kind of tell it right away. It'll be something she'll say one day. Like saying that, first chance. I say, yeah, I don't want you dressing like that. I said, you're never going out. Once I'm going out with my friends, peace, deuces. Do you know how many women use that as their night to creep? Tons. They say, I'm going out. They actually go out with their friends. And then the next time they say they're going out with their friends, they call Tyrone, call him, tell him come over and get this wet. Why would a man want to take a chance of that happening, right? Because I give it to you like this. I'm not the jealous type. Never was. Never have been a jealous type. So I'm usually not going through your phone looking for stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to check your Facebook account looking for stuff. I got too many things to do. So why would I want a woman even putting herself in that situation, knowing I'm not going to see it?
No, I trust her. Like,
why do you feel like girls need to show their body if they're in a happy relationship?
If you work really hard on your body and you want to show it off and it's okay in your relationship, first off, if it's not okay, then that's a different conversation you need.
Come on now. You see that girl right there? I got to call her how I see it. Do you see this girl right here with this dude here? You think she's not taking an opportunity when she sees fit? Especially if he's allowing it. Now, if a man's allowing it, right? Oh, you can dress like that. You can go out with your friends. Then what? One day she's feeling bored. I don't know why I got music. The music keeps out of my head, and she starts thinking, I get so lonely. Can't let. I'll let anybody hold me. Actually, the remix. I'll let anybody. And they get with the next dude or the dude she's been creeping with for the longest. See, some of y'all may say I'm paranoid. I'm not paranoid. This is how women think. This is what they do. And this is real.
He buys my outfits. He's a beautiful man. He dresses me beautifully.
It's like, why do you go to the gym and then wear like a tight t-shirt?
I'll tell you straight up, because they need validation.
Emotional damage.
But when you're in a relationship, you already have the validation right here. That's my point.
No, I mean...
Exactly. Why do you need that validation? Oh, I want to be told I'm pretty by a handsome guy that looks better than him and taller than him, and one day possibly have a good night out because I'm in a relationship with you, Mr. I don't care, and then I can get with that guy for one night and be satisfied.
Do you think that selling your online and do you think the money that you make from that translates to any sort of intelligence or skill?
I have a degree.
A degree in what?
Philosophy. I can go to grad school and become a lawyer if I wanted.
That's a good point. You could have become a very well-respected lawyer, had a good career. What do you think your kids are going to think when they said, oh, my mom had two options? They could have been a philosopher and a lawyer who made a lot of money, but they decided to be an online for 2 years. And then when they got ugly, now nobody wants to hire them anymore because they ruined their name and their reputation.
She was stuck. Her heart dropped in her stomach. And it's something she should have thought about before she did this. Because that profession, man, woo, eats you alive. I heard some girls going on there making like $200. It doesn't work for everybody. Maybe she got lucky. Maybe she made $10,000 in 3-4 months and then made $50,000 in 6 months and said, oh, this is it for me. She's willing to sell her soul for a quick $100,000 a year. And that's fine for her. But it all fades. And it'll fade fast. And you know what happens to most women that do that? They have no retirement plan. Maybe some smart ones do, but there's no retirement plan. There's no way out. They're not thinking of that. They're thinking about the next day. Okay, let me get by to the next day. Let me get by to the next year. And living, doing only plans, living check to check, living beyond their means. Bird brain. All right, guys, so this right here is the brother Global CZ. Right now, he's in Brazil. He's on his world escapade. This is one of the places he stopped in. So it says here, I fell in love with a Brazilian girl. Let's see what happens.
Know me. Know me.
Smart Ninja.
Okay.
Aqui do lado.
Okay. Bro, I just watched that clip back. I think that girl couldn't stop smiling around me, bro. I might have to go back for the number. Or the Instagram or something. I gotta go back for it.
Sabe onde fica?
Escríbelo, por favor.
Quê? Cadê? Tradutor?
No, escribe.
O local?
Sí, no,
Calma aí.
y tu nome. ¿Qué?
O lugar?
De tú.
Meu nome. Meu nome?
Yeah.
Now you see that, guys, right? He knows the language enough to conversate. Maybe a little fluent, but that's all you need. Understand what's being said to you. Understand what you're saying to them. She's smiling, as he said. She showed some interest. Then he pursued. Got her information. I don't know how it went after that, but hey, you got a chance, right? And that's all most men are looking for, a chance with a pretty girl like that. And why not? And this is why guys travel.
Oh, yeah?
É.
Instagram?
Cadê o Instagram?
Sí.
He got game.
¿Hablas inglés o no?
Não. Mais ou menos.
Okay. ¿Es natural?
Sí.
Oh, shit.
And you see the attitude, the coolness, the smoothness. That's what girls like about a black man, right? Calm, not nervous. He's going off of what she's given, and he's flowing. He's letting it come naturally.
Tá sozinho no Rio?
Huh?
Tá sozinho no Rio?
Sí.
Are you alone?
Rio.
Yeah,
See?
that's I want you questions. Oh, see? Oh, she said courageous because he may get robbed.
Damn. Famosa.
No.
Sí. Dos esposos. Tiene esposo.
Ex?
Esposo.
Você tem namorado, esposo?
Sí. Novo. Novio.
No.
Okay.
That's all I need to know. And now he's in there, right? I wonder how that situation played out. I wonder how it played out, but it doesn't matter. He got a shot. Don't work out. He can walk up the block again, find another one interested, and talk to her. And more guys need to not have a know-how, learn the language enough to get around and slide and slither through towns and see what you see. Because when you're traveling this way, that's when you realize the world is your oyster. And more guys need to realize that. Because then they start to realize there's definitely more to life than dealing with that nonsense back home.
What are you waiting for?
This is the way.
Passport bros, cash for no.
So he's coming.